there is sometimes a genuine desire to not be that person who's fussy off the menu and, you know, all that kind of stuff. And I just got to put to you that it's so interesting that very many times the very things that we need to learn for ourselves to change our food diet, our food habits and so on, are the very same things that we need our teenage children around the world to learn. And that is that peer pressure is no excuse for stupid behavior. And so it's a funny thing, but I've had conversations with grown adults like you and me where you're like, well, but how come you wanted to have the ice cream? Well, because I was there with my friends and they wanted me to have it and they didn't want to have it alone. And they said to me, my friend even said, you're not going to make me eat this dessert all on my own. And so I decided I'd get in there with a spoon and help them out. Well, if your teenage children came to you and you said, how come you had those cigarettes? Well, because my friends were having the cigarettes and they didn't want to have the cigarettes on their own. And so they just said, why don't you share my cigarette with me? You'd be like, yeah, but don't be stupid. Don't give in to peer pressure. Only we then go off into our world. Are you getting it? So I just want to offer you those two thoughts and then a third thought. And that is that what makes travel work is planning. So having good snacks with you, like you said, or notifying a hotel or resort in advance of the way things are. In fact, we just the other day created a project. I can't promise when this is happening, but we're actually taking a look at creating little cards that depend on what season you're in, where you could even walk into a restaurant and go, look, I need a meal that fits this. And you can just hand it to them, go wild fit approved, boom, and it gives them the rules, right? But in the meantime, you know what your rules are. So you can easily go in and say to the waiter, hey, listen, I need something off the menu. I don't eat sugar. I don't eat this. I eat out in Denmark frequently. And so I have done this routinely. So for example, one of my favorite restaurants in the entire world, no kidding, no exaggeration, is Sticks and Sushi. So I really like Sticks and Sushi. They've opened them in London now. So I'm eating in Danish restaurants even when I'm in London. But the thing is, when I go into Sticks and Sushi, now I've learned the menu. I don't have to do this. But when I first used to go in, I'd be really clear. I don't want butter. I don't want cheese. I don't want, et cetera. And then the waitress or waiter would warn me which things have those things in it. Or they would even just go ahead and put together a custom order and make sure that I didn't have that stuff. So I'm saying for your long-term health, for your well-being, be willing to plan ahead and be willing to communicate your needs. Does that make sense?